Okay, some more Ash versus Evil Dead stuff. I'm gonna make some Deadites today. I've already made myself as a Deadite, but I might make two. At the very least, I need to take the Deadite of myself that I made and make him more cartoony to match Ash's style. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. I also did some more. I started to do some shot blocking in Unreal. Um, I think I kind of have an idea of what the cabin scenes are going to be. You know, again, nothing too crazy. There's lots of stuff I'd love to do, but I just don't have time to do everything I'd like to. So I'll keep it as simple as I can. Um, and then who knows? Maybe next year I can make it longer, or maybe Bruce Campbell will see this and love it and call me up and say, "Hey, let's make a cartoon," and I'll say, "No, just kidding." I would say yes. Um, all right, so I guess I've got Resolve open, so I guess I can show the latest version. Again, this is still very, very rough. All right, things are like slowly starting to come together. I've been doing a lot of blocking, doing a lot of lighting tests, working on the environment, trying to get that set up, a lot of stuff like that. And I think it's starting to come together. Like it's starting to move forward pretty quickly. I think I'm starting to hit that like critical mass where things are starting to come together um, in a good way. So let's move on. I'll just show the. I'll just show the. I suppose I'll just show the edit really quick. And edit, I use that term roughly, very roughly. So here we have the. These are just the shots I've put in, and there's like some mixing in of old shots, and I've roughed in some sound effects. Again, this is very, very rough, incredibly rough. Um, but I think like the structure is there of what this is going to be. So I'll just play it through really quick. Hopefully it plays okay with the stream running, but we'll just give it a run through. Oh, I have to turn on my desktop audio. Okay, here we go. I don't know if I'm going to have the Amulet Studios thing at the beginning. I'll probably turn that off, but
I had a real life once. A job, a car, a girlfriend. Together we drove to a cabin in the mountains. An archaeologist had come to this remote place to translate and study his latest find, the Book of the Dead, Necronomicon Ex Mortis. It was never meant for the world of the living. The book awoke something dark in the woods. It's demon hunting time.
okay, so this is where it kind of falls apart. So anyway, again, like this is why I said it's very rough because I don't have the shots I need. So essentially, he's going to get to the cabin. He's going to walk through the woods. He's going to walk towards the cabin. We're going to see like the Evil Dead effect from the show. We'll start kind of coming at him. That's where he's going to start like um, looking around. So this is the cabin environment that I've got set up, which I think is looking pretty good now. Um, I think all this is working, and so like I said, now it's just a question of kind of getting the shots together. Most of the pieces are there. The last thing that I need for him, and you can see I gave him his mechanical arm, although there's still some issues with it, and I'll have to kind of figure out how to deal with those. Because it's a element I made with AI. I just put in a picture of the glove. I don't think I'm gonna have time to model it. So, but he doesn't have to move his hand too much. So the other thing that I want to do is give him a bag that he's carrying, because in the show, when he goes to the cabin, he's got a bag. And I want to have him like pull the shotgun out, put the chainsaw in his hand, and just kind of get ready to do battle. Kind of like almost, see if I have it, almost what we see in let's see. It's this shot here, I think. Yeah, so it's going to be kind of very similar to what this is. I hope I can play this without getting copyright struck.
I haven't read from the book. This can't be happening.
Apparently it can.
Run!
All right, so that's like the evil effect there. So that's the bag right there. That's the bag that he carries. He's got a shotgun in there and he's got the other stuff in there. So that right there, we get a pretty good look at the cabin too. So here's the cabin. And that's kind of hard to see. Yeah, it's hard to see. But there's the cabin, and so this is the one I did with more like realistic lighting, but that's essentially the cabin that I have. It's very stylized, more cartoony, not meant to be realistic. This was the version I did that was more realistic looking. But anyway, that was the this is not, let's see. This is the one where he comes to the cabin for the first time. So here he's got his stuff out already. All right. There's a scene that I can't seem to find. I thought it was in the old one, and I guess it was. Now I can't find it. Anyway, what he does is he drops the bag, he puts the chainsaw in his hand, and he gets ready to, to do battle. And that's kind of what I'm going to do in this scene. But anyway, the last thing that I need to make is that bag, because he's going to have the bag with all the stuff in it. He'll be walking up to the cabin. He'll drop the bag, pull everything out, put the chainsaw on. And then he'll just be like, let's see, there's a line here. Oh, and then the Deadite, which might be me or whoever. I recorded like a Deadite in the Deadite kind of sound effect for the voice here.
Trick or treat, ass! We're gonna get you.
Back to hell for you, shitheel.
And then we've got the Ash versus Evil Dead logo. And that's basically it. So, yeah. So anyway, I'm going to make the Deadites now. And what I'm going to do is I might start off making the default character creator Deadite guy. So what I'm going to do for that is I got a new project. Go to content, characters, character. Is it in pack? Okay. didn't know I'd have to do some updates. So that one shot that kind of spins around him got really weird in the render. I don't know why. All the camera motion blur is very strange. It's a cool shot. It just didn't render correctly. So yeah, I mean that's going to be the fun part, is when everything's done and I can actually just start putting shots together, which I'm almost there. Okay, whatever. Okay, so here's the characters. We'll take the default version of this dude. I wonder if I should put like both of them in as Deadites. Although I don't know if my texture will work for her, because I'm going to use the same texture that I made for me. So I'm basically going to stick it on him and see what we get. So if I go to materials here, skin head. So here's my Deadite head texture. So I'm just going to throw this on. Ignore head. Apply. I don't know. What does this mean? Ignore head diffuse. So what do we get here? Anything worthwhile? All right, well, there's my basic Deadite texture. Now we'll have to cartoonize him, cartoonify. So basically what that will entail is just, well, let's try the mixer. Current. And we want templates. So we want to do body. Body shape. Why are these all silhouetted? Why? I don't understand. Oh, I have to have these. Okay. So I'm looking for the cartoony versions. Which is like this guy, tune neutral. Oh, he's already in there. So we've got like these three. Oh, he's in there too already. So we've got like the cartoon versions. Put him in here. Can I put? No, I can't. He's got to go in character. So that will do the whole thing. I don't think I want to do that. Let's just see what we get if we use that. Oh, he's gonna get weird looking. Yeah. That's definitely weird looking. Yeah, let's not do that. So let's go to body. Let's try and make him A little cartoony. The clothes never work right because the way they stick to the body, unfortunately. Like they never hang properly. I don't know that I'm liking this. It's the same one, right? All right, let's start with this one. And let's see if we can like fix him up so he doesn't look ridiculous. Dude, I don't want you to dock. Just go here. Oh my god, dude. Just, oh my god. Oh my god. So aggravating. All right, chest. It's just so weird looking. I wonder if it's just this element. Oh, great. So let's make his arms more thinner and like more cartoony. The characters also have these weird forearms. Like, this is not normal. I don't understand. Like, this is not, it's not normal. I always get that weird shape. Well, what? It's not. Oh, forearm scale. Yeah, see, like, what is that? What is that? That's not how arms look, man. I always get that weird shape. That's not right. These morph shapes don't work on the arms. That's just messed up. All right, I'm gonna have to go into ZBrush. So we'll just kind of cartoonify him up a bit here. I think that's sufficiently cartoonified, whatever you want to say, except like it's just such a weird body shape. Like, I don't know. Back. Like, he's in such a weird position too. It's just so unnatural. Like, he's clearly leaning backwards. Right? If I put him up against the edge here, yeah, like, why is he leaning? Like, that's not right. That's not right. I don't know how to fix that. Pose corrective. I can't like move this over here without screwing up my docking. This is not what I'm looking for. I don't know what this means. All right, let's put a shirt back on him. Clothes. Shirts. Where's shirts? Hello? I don't know. Should I give him a t-shirt? I think that like my guy's got a t-shirt on. So I should maybe give him something different. That looks kind of weird. He looks very strange in that. Maybe. Maybe. I mean, this is just weird looking. He's got like weirdly bowed legs or something. I just doesn't like it. Man, his knee joint is doing something really weird here, isn't it? Maybe that whatever that shape I was blending to. Currently used. Maybe I just have to take this eddy shape off. I think that's just doing really weird things to him. Yeah, see how it's like moving his knees in a really weird way? Yeah, it's like, that's not right, dude. All right, let's see if I can just make his legs skinnier like this. Glute scale. Okay, he still looks kind of cartoony, I guess. He's kind of a goofy looking zombie, but do I have a zombie? Let me get a zombie animation off of Mixamo. just throw that on him. This is a good thing about Realusion is I just take that, I downloaded that, I just drag it on him. It knows it's a Mixamo animation. It's going to retarget it for me. And hopefully it won't look too weird. Yeah, and again, it's just very strange behavior of the pants because of the way they're skinned to the body. Oh, man. Is there a better zombie animation? Why am I not getting what the hell's going on right now? I'm not getting any preview on the website. I may have to get some. What is going on with this? Like, he's just weirdly, like, looks like he's made of clay or something. This is not deforming very well at all. I don't like that shirt. I suppose I could try a t-shirt. That's a little better, I think. Well, I don't know if I'm going to use him. I'd have to do some sculpting on him to really make him feel like a deadite. So I suppose I can do that really quick. Halloween. Deadite. Generic. Aaron. Deadite. This is the issue with this, and this is why metahumans, I think, are still like the best character, because you don't really get this really weird stuff going on around joints, and like the elbows are just, I always get this weird shape around the elbows. Like your forearm is not, I don't know what this tumor is here, but that's just a very bizarre shape. This elbow joint is not at all correct. It's just like the morph sliders don't do, and his hand is bent in a very weird way. Like, again, this is from a Mixamo thing, so it may not be retargeting properly, but anyway. Yeah, see, it's like his arm shape looks okay here, but then when it bends, it looks really weird. the way it should bend. Looks better. It still doesn't bend quite the way it should, but it's better. I don't know why it looked so weird before. All right, I don't know if I'm going to use him, but let's just we'll zombify him up a little. Create, we don't need Go Z Plus. Well, do we want Go Z Plus? Yeah, I guess we do. He's got one subdivision. All right, let's just try and keep him light. We'll stick with that. Create. Current pose. I'm only going to work on this for another half hour or so. Then I think I want to jump off stream and go do some more shot development. I got to go in and do the evil zipping through the woods shot. I want to lay those out. The new versions of them. Oh boy. Oh. Okay. I hate using ZBrush. I hate the controls. I hate the navigation of it. It's just horrible software that unfortunately is the best at what it does. Okay, so I can't turn the eyelashes off because then weird things happen to the skin. Oh, maybe it's fixed. Last time I did this, when I hid pieces of geometry, it kind of broke everything for some reason. Okay. Well, all right. So let's, we basically just want to, why did you just reset my camera like that? I can't stand ZBrush, dude. Turn on symmetry and oh my god. Oh, here we go. Yes, there we go. I told you it would screw it up. Let's turn that off. This is not symmetrical. So I can't do symmetry because his face will kind of get screwed up here. So, all right, we just basically want to exaggerate some stuff here. This is way too big now, this eye bag. And then that looks kind of weird, but he is a zombie, so. Now the problem is I'm going to screw up all the normal details by doing this. I don't even know if I'm going to use him, so I don't know how much time I want to spend on this. Because I already painted up the Deuter version. I mean, that's really all I need to do with the deadites. This eye still looks very weird. And then maybe sculpt in some ZBrush, you're killing me. All right, that might be good enough. That's zombie looking, I think. This feels very let's try and soften that up a little bit. Ugh, that's gross. I don't know. I should make sure this is going to go back into Real Illusion because sometimes this breaks. All right, that's pretty zombie looking. Again, it doesn't have to be perfect, but that looks pretty much like the Deadites do. Okay. I only had one sub D, right? I don't know if I should do all or... All right, so it's going through and it's like baking out all the normal maps and all that stuff. It's going to take a minute or two. I hope this works. I don't know why, but I have this thing break on me. The link sometimes, instead of updating the shape, it tries to create a piece of cloth or something, and I never can figure out why it happens sometimes and not others. good, it worked. Texture and mesh. I don't know if I want the texture. Mesh only. The other thing that bugs me about this is it resets the camera when you update. I don't know why. I don't know why it updates the camera, but it always updates the camera. So did it change? That doesn't, it did change. So maybe I should update textures because it doesn't look like. Wait, where did all my painting go? It deleted all my painting. Where's my higher subdivision levels? Am I, hold on. Okay. I was gonna say. All right, let me try this again because it didn't do the. Normal. Let's do textures. Although it's going to turn him white, I think. Like I wanted it to do the normals, just not the color, not the base color. The other thing that kind of sucks about this is when you go into subdivision mode, you have to bring in the entire body, which means even if you're just sculpting the face, you have to have the entire body mesh, which means your mesh is going to be unbelievably much more dense than it needs to be. Because you can't just isolate the head. Or if you can, I don't know how. I've tried to. And it won't let me. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to have. I was thinking of maybe having one or two, or maybe even like a handful of them, of like Deadite guys around, but I don't really need to have a whole bunch. And it wouldn't take too long. It would only take like a day or so to make up a few variations and then just bring them in and throw some animation on them and call it a day. I just don't know if I need it. I think what I'm going to do is he's going to be in front of the cabin, and one of the Deadites, which is probably going to be me, is going to like bust open the door and step outside and just be like, "Trick or treat, Ash." And then Ash will you know, do his thing. Is it done? It's doing its ZBrush thing where it just shows that icon until you click somewhere and then it turns off. Okay. Update mesh and texture. Sure. It's going to completely break his texture. I suppose I could just put the texture back on again. I still can't quite figure out exactly how to get all this stuff to work. Like, I always feel like I'm just crossing my fingers when I do this. Although I guess, was there an option in here for... Oh, okay, so I could have just turned polypaint diffuse off. All right, that's what I should have done. Okay, that's what that's the option I was looking for. Oh boy, I'm tired. Yeah, I want to get the cartoon version of me, my cartoon Deadite, into the Unreal project, and then I want to lay out those evil zooming through the forest shots, at least one of them, tonight. What's happening? Oh. I've only got a couple more weeks. Like 2 more weeks is all I have. I've been working on it for 2 weeks, I guess. See, it resets the camera. I don't know why it has to reset the camera like that. Like, why are you resetting my camera? I kind of wanted it where it was. I kind of put it there because I liked it there. See, so I lost my textures because I guess I should have turned off. But I did get more of my detail. Now he's like super crazy. All right, so if I go to textures, custom, head, we'll ignore the normal because, wait, ignore the head, this head normal or this head normal? Very unclear. I don't know what it's doing. Which head normal are you talking about? I don't know why it's converting anything. Same UVs and everything. And like, it just doesn't feel like all my sculpting, like my sculpting details are a little bit, but not. Like, I feel like I've lost a lot of it. Like, I certainly don't see all this. Do I need to subdivide one more time? Maybe that's why maybe this mesh doesn't have enough subdivisions. But then why didn't it bake it into the normal? Should I not have done ignore? See, that's what I mean. Like, I don't know what the heck. Ugh. He also needs to have see, I don't understand why. There, that's kind of what I want. Mm. I don't understand the sculpting stuff. All right, let me try this one more time. I'm going to try subdividing him one more time. So, where is subdivide? I can't subdivide him. It's only on sub D1. There should be sub D2. Why can't I subdivide him? What the? Subdivide. Oh wait, was it? Oh man, I think I know why. Okay, so now it's on sub D2. All right, so now I'm gonna try this one more time. Should I save him? Aaron Deadite. Yeah, we'll just save it. Whatever. I'm not gonna spend a lot of time on this. Already spent too much because I don't know if I'm going to need him yet. Okay, let's try this again. So we want no diffuse, normal, and displacement. Should I go AK? Maybe that's why. I don't know. Let's try it. Maybe I just need more exaggerated sculpting features on. Maybe that's just what I'm getting when it's got an actual texture on it and it's not just white. I don't know. But whatever I get this time is where I'm going to leave it. Done? No. Oh. This is the part of this process I hate. It's like the part where you spend most of your time waiting for the computer to do stuff. And you just have to sit and watch. Wish it had some kind of progress bar. Oh man, I'm really tired. Maybe I won't be able to do what I thought I was going to get done tonight. I hope I can. I gotta get out of this though. I gotta stop wasting my time and watching progress bars here. I gotta get into Unreal so I can get that stuff done. So I can call it a night. Watch some TV and go to bed. Okay. All right, so I mean, see, I don't know what this means because texture in mesh, does texture include normal maps or just base color? Like, I have no idea. So I'll just update texture in mesh. I suppose I could have checked off all these other ones. The eye, the teeth, and all that stuff because I didn't sculpt anything on them, but so for the Evil Dead effect, I think I'll put the camera on rails and just slide it through the forest, and that way it'll be easy to adjust the path. Moving the camera was always very, like, just moving the camera itself is always really a huge pain in the neck. Although the rails are sometimes a huge pain in the neck too, because you get like weird like artifacts in the movement, like jerky movements sometimes. But ideally that would be the easiest way to do it. Just put down a spline that I can control. I wonder, is there a way to attach? And it resets my camera every single time. Don't know why. Don't know why it insists on doing that. Come on, hurry up. Okay, let's see what we got. Go on. Oh my gosh. Okay, that looks better. That looks better. Although we've got this beautiful mess on his eyes, which I remember this happened before when I was working on this. Something got screwed up on the eye. I didn't touch the eyes, but they got screwed up somehow. Amazing. And we've got the wrinkle artifacts in. Amazing. I don't understand. Oh, man. Okay. Content. Like, I don't know why you would have color baked in like that. Hopefully this does not have the color information. Okay. don't know. He's kind of zombie looking, I guess. They'll do for a deadite. All right, we'll save this. I got to get into the other stuff tonight. So I'm not even sure if I'm going to use him, but he's off to a good start if I decide I want him. Where's my thumbnail I was making here? Okay. Close up ZBrush. I tried making a substrate version of this because really the only reason why I wanted to do that was for the car. I figured the car paint would look good, but I don't really need to for the car. I mean, it's not essential, and plus it started to break things, so. Oh wait, I want to BPD Deadite tune. I just saved it. I don't think I exported. No, I didn't export this version. So here's the Deadite me. Sure, it looks terrible. Like, this is the thing. The clothes, the way they drape, just look bad. Can I fix that? I don't think I should sculpt it in a posed position, but let's just see what happens. Wait. I'm on the wrong. Hello? Is anything happening? Yeah, see, there's like no geometry here either. That looks better, I think. There's this weird shadow thing. I don't know what to do about that. It happens in Unreal too. Man, look at me. I'm ugly. Look at my zombie self. Okay, yeah, like, come on. The eye occlusion, these eye things never work. They never work. Tear line, get out of here. Just stuff never works. Wait, is this the cartoon version of me? Let's make my eyes a little bigger. My face doesn't look very cartoony. Eyes. Maybe make my neck a little more cartoony looking. Are you kidding me? The hat is a fitted thing. Freaking heck. If I put, oh boy, if I skin it to his head. Hopefully it doesn't break. Okay, doesn't look like it's breaking. Okay, so now I should be able to make his head a little bit bigger. There. Okay, now it's got more of a cartoony feel. Actually, wait a minute. Okay, so I'm hiding the legs. Great. Okay, cool. Delete hidden faces. Use. Oh wait, hold on. I should smooth the T-shirt. So if I smooth this, hello, and with the jeans, do they need to be smoothed? Maybe. Boxers, I don't need those on because that's the smooth version? Oh, there we go. Okay, that'll do. Save. Mesh. Yep. Yep. I don't know what this means. And I don't know what this means. Halloween. Exports. CC5, BPD, Deadite, Tune 2. All right, I think I'm going to end it there because now it's just a lot of exporting and importing, and I don't know if I'm going to have time to do that shot tonight because it's going to take about 5 or 10 or 15 minutes to export and import this stuff into Unreal, and it's going to be 8:30. I suppose I could work till 9, but yeah, it's going to be a lot of waiting for the next 15 minutes or so. So I will call it a day on the stream, at least for now.